Get to that. Can we do shark news first?
Can I tell you my first thing that I hate, at least?
I don't know. I already started playing the...
Okay, just let's do sharks.
It's kind of hard to stop now.
Once the Jaws music starts playing, there's really nothing you can do except watch.
We also agreed that we would never use the Jaws music to intro our shark segment.
It's just the only thing that makes sense.
It is the only thing I can ever think of, though.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do. What else would anyone recognize? Because it's not like you would recognize the sound of like a shark biting something, or like, you know.
Yeah, like crunch.
And is there any other shark music? We could play the Street Sharks theme.
Yeah, play the Street Sharks theme right now. Pull it up, new tab it, let this play through.
Yeah, I would. Why don't you find the Street Sharks theme real quick while I get into the news? Yeah, because that's how you run a goddamn radio show, son. Sharks. Shark bites surfer's hand. Big island beach closed. This is out in Hawaii. An aggressive shark bit a Big Island woman's left hand while she was surfing near Halaula. Wait, did I say that right? Halaula Lighthouse in North. I hate when stuff happens in Hawaii. In North Kailua Kona. Resident Mackenzie Clark, 34, and her friend Brian Wargo were told Hawaii News Now that he missed a wave and then turned around when he heard Clark screaming. She's lifted up out of the water on top of her board and being pushed out to sea, said Wargo. I was just scared. I didn't know what to do.
There's a video on this.
What? You got the Street Sharks thing?
Oh, I got that too, but there's a video for that the story.
Okay, I'll find that while you play the Street Sharks intro.
Word. It's similar. Oh, here we go.
Street Sharks.
Oh, they look like regular humans.
Street Sharks. They're gonna kill some serious men.
Wow, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. Yeah, Street Sharks. I can't believe that was a real show. All right, so
I watched it.
we have a video about this this shark attack. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's in there. It's on there. Some fucking stupid ass title. Hold on, you still have this playing? Let me play this some more. Come on.
What, the Street Sharks?
Al, come on.
It sounds horrible.
I know, it does sound horrible. It's the worst.
They say the day the Street Sharks. Street Sharks.
And these are like regular humans that were like they turned into sharks when they were ready to fight, crime, right? Is that what that show was?
Hang on, let's check out
Yeah.
In Hawaii who rescued his friend when she was attacked by a shark and dragged out to sea. That's her right there.
Yeah, he used his fist and feet to free her from the man-eater. ABC's Michelle Franzen
Come
has
to the
story.
place.
Good morning.
Rise from the sea.
What the hell's that?
And mythical creatures.
Fuck, I don't know. What just happened? This
I
has
have
happened
no
before.
fucking idea.
Add a marine interaction to your Atlantis vacation.
The same exact fucking commercial has happened before.
Experience.
God damn it. That's happened to me before. That exact one, because we're looking at shark videos and they always play that marine adventure fucking commercial. So hold on, let me go back to that fucking surfer bitten by the goddamn shark thing.
See, this is another one that right off the bat looks kind of fake. Like that one liar, the fat liar. Remember that big fat liar?
She was attacked by a shark.
Do you guys remember that big fat liar?
That's her right
No.
there.
Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy that pretended like he got bit by a shark and
Look
then
at
tried
her.
to sell
She
his
had the-
surfboard.
Look at her. Her
Fake
surfboard isn't
surfboard,
even
yeah.
bitten through. It looks like...
Nah, she's legit. She went to
His
the
fist
hospital.
and feet to free her from the man-eater. ABC's Michelle Franzen has the
He
story.
used his
Good morning,
fist
Michelle.
and
He
his
said he
feet
thought
to
he
free
was
her?
gonna
Oh yeah, he used everything he had.
break it so hard.
Very miraculous that both of them escaped what you're about to hear. The 34-year-old surfer says she owes her life to the friend who had her back when this 12-foot shark attacked. She was tethered to the board by an...
When did it become that someone decided that we wanted to hear stuff like that? Like every news reporter had to talk in this like this weird fucking like sing-songy, like just dramatic.
that both of them escaped what you're about to hear. The 34-year-old surfer says she owes her life.
She owes her life. Like, who decided that everything needed to be like that? When did that happen?
Keep playing it, yeah.
To the friend who had her back when this 12-foot shark attacked. She was tethered to the board by an ankle leash as this shark dragged her to deeper waters, and that's when a heroic friend put himself in the middle of this violent fight for her life.
it sounds good when you're
Relief,
reading.
gratitude,
You know what I mean?
luck.
I think part of it is that they're trying to make it so that anyone of any dialect can understand it as best, as they can. I think that might have something to do with it. But the news voices, we talk about it every show. It's so horrible.
Yeah, all of that.
All that after surviving a
She looked like a lying whore. Yeah, she probably did fake this shark attack.
Yeah.
vicious shark attack off the waters of northern Hawaii. Surfer Mackenzie Clark showing off the brutal bite marks to her hand and board.
She's
I
showing
don't
me
think-
bandages.
She probably went out. She probably went out to sea and had her friend bite her a bunch of times and said it was a shark.
That this minor of an injury happens very often with this situation.
Mackenzie paddled out to surf the warm waters off the Big Island Friday, just like she has many times before, always more fascinated than fearful of what lurks beneath the surface.
I love sharks. I think they're beautiful.
A bump in
You fucking piece of shit. You deserve what you fucking got. How many times do we hear this? People get bit by sharks. They have this subservient fucking mentality. They're wooed by the shark apologists. They're convinced that you're in their territory. It's okay that they bite you. You know what I mean? They can't be blamed. They're not responsible for their fucking behavior. Do you hear this? 99% of fucking attack victims think this way. It's a form of Stockholm syndrome.
the
It
water,
is.
putting that appreciation to the test, thinking she'd hit a rock until a 12-foot shark surfaced.
At that point, his head was on my board and his jaws were chomping down.
Friend Brian
But I love
Chomping.
But I love them. They're beautiful.
Wargo, also surfing nearby, heard screaming and described the terrifying
Look at this lurch. If you guys are following along at home on this abcnews.com story,
Big gumpy
we're
looking
posting
fool.
this on this page. Yeah, this big fucking lurch dude saved her.
scene.
I looked over and I saw her being lifted out of the water. I saw the dorsal fin of the shark, and then I saw his tail kicking very hard with her in the air.
Yeah, maybe next you can learn to breathe through your nose, you fucking moron.
Fearing the shark would eat her, he grabbed the dorsal
Get it? He's a mouth breather. Stupid.
fin and started punching.
About the fifth time I hit it, I felt the shark shudder and head out to sea.
After
This is
paddling to
fake.
shore and racing
There's
to
not
the
a real douchebag like that guy ever.
Yeah.
That's an actor.
No. Why would you think no, it's obviously a real story.
He's the biggest douchebag ever.
Anyways, yeah, this fucking moron is being hailed a hero just because he did the minimum. I mean, if what you got something on this? Or?
Well, no,
Oh, I thought you were-
when he saved her, he used his fist and
and
his feet.
Yeah, most
you
people
got
would
it.
have just one or the other.
Yeah.
And this guy was went above and beyond. So let's move on to this. Woman baits shark, gets bitten on calf. Now, my question is, why would she have any cow, let alone a baby cow, underwater with her while she was scuba diving? Well, it says right here, woman baits shark, gets bitten on calf.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
You guys are fucking slow.
No,
Holy
I
shit.
thought that you knew that baby sharks were called cows. And I was like, I never heard of baby sharks being called cows.
They are, actually, coincidentally.
Bullshit.
Yeah, baby shark is called a cow.
Fuck
Great.
you.
All right, this is in the Great Bay. The risk of being bitten by a shark will greatly increase if you take bait into the water to attract the relatively shy ocean dwellers. An employee of a local dive shop learnt. This article actually has a T. It says
Learnt?
It says an employee of a local dive shop learnt this the hard way on Friday. Where's this from? TheDailyHerald.com.
If you jump in the water with raw meat, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I like how they tell this to you. Like, and how do they say this again? The risk of being bitten by a shark will greatly increase if you take bait into the water to attract the relatively shy ocean dwellers. No shit, dude. I once spent a day or two around the ocean in Florida at some people's condo, and we didn't even do much serious fishing, but we went to Walmart and bought 20 pounds of chum and just put it in a fucking chum bucket, which just has like holes in it for it to release, and it slowly melts. It's frozen block. We just threw it in there, swished it around and just waited to see what would come. All kinds of shit came. It's really easy to attract shit in the ocean, dude. It was awesome. There was fucking sharks. There was.
Is that the time that you saw that kid run out the water with barnacles and squids all over him? That was at the same time you were down there?
No, that never happened.
Oh.
Did I say that happened?
Yeah, you said it on the show.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, that was a different time. That actually did happen. Sorry. But this lady's down there. What? Nature Foundation is still investigating the incident to determine the exact location. If the incident occurred in an area where it is not allowed, or if there is behavior that can be considered reckless or endangering either a wild protected animal or divers in the water, legal steps will be taken by the foundation against the offenders. That's awesome. Like, that's
Excuse me.
What kind of bullshit perspective is like we need to like as if sharks can't protect themselves? You know, like this stuff happens above the water all the time. People try to like co-opt groups by saying they're going to protect them. Now, obviously, liberal politicians are trying to fucking co-opt sharks, you know, and shark culture and try to win the shark vote and that of the shark apologist over by being overly fucking tolerant of these man-eating beasts.
Yeah. It always seems like people who are saying that other people shouldn't hate stuff don't have to deal with those stuffs. You know what I'm saying? It's
I wonder how many of these people have been bitten by sharks.
Yeah, right.
Probably
So,
a lot of them, actually.
Everybody
There's,
that's saying, hey, you can't fucking hate on that stuff over there. Well, do you live near any of that stuff? So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
I care because it affects me, bitch.
I know.
You know?
Sharks affect me. I can't even go on the fucking... we live near the Great Lakes. I can't go in the Great Lakes because I know there's sharks in there.
That's where the smart ones are.
That's where the smart ones are, yeah.
Everybody knows
exactly.
that.
They want to fly under the radar, pick off one of us once in a while when no one knows and no one will suspect it. People will probably call it a drowning, you know?
Yeah.
A disappearance of some kind or another, but they see a lonely swimmer. They're on, especially on the Indiana, Michigan, you know, coastlines.
Yeah. Most swimmers are lonely.
They're sharks, yeah. Most swimmers are a lonely bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it does affect my life. Should we move on?
What do you got?
That's it for sharks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Pussy ass sharks. They probably been listening to the show.
And they're probably getting scared and starting to cut their antics down.
Fuck with us. They just don't want us to have any news. They got
this
they
year
caught
started
wind
off.
That we were
dude,
making it a big deal. Then they said, "Hey guys, we need to back it off."
We did expose the fact that shark attacks were on the rise and they seem to drop off really fast. We had a bunch of fatalities early in the year. When I first started the show, we had bites all the time. Florida was fucking on fire with attacks for a while. And then it just kind of cut off. There were great record numbers of great whites and shit.
In
all
Australia,
over the coastlines.
they were coming up through the toilets and bathtubs and sinks.
And they were the only ones doing something that made any sense, which was drawing them all out to big baits, big fucking barrels of bait, and like harpooning them or some shit. I forget how they were killing them, but they were just killing great white sharks left and right. Which finally is what I said. Finally, somebody's fucking doing something. I mean. People like to talk about terrorism, right? Mm-hmm. Let's get that. Can we come up with that stat? We have a fact checker. How many U.S. citizens have died of terrorism versus shark attacks in the past, say, 50 years?
Yeah.
Let's find that out. That's easy, right? You find that out. Because what I'm going to predict.
I think
sharks.
No, 9/11 is 3 stacks.
Oh, fuck. 9/11 throws it off.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Besides 9/11, yeah.
Besides 9/11,
9/11 is a big fucking
sharks.
deal, yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about 9/11.
Yeah. Hey, you said that you would never forget.
You
told me that you would never forget, bro.
I know, and I put that decal on my window and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What do you got?
Are we gonna count everybody who's died in the war on terror too?
No, that's like 150,000. Like that. No.
All right.
We just want to know that sharks are worse than terrorists.
We just failed at making a point that's not going to work. We should just move on. That's what we should really say here.